Nathan? Our battery's out.
It's all 45 batteries out. Now says he can stick around.
Just about.
Huh?
Just about out.
Kitty. Hey, Kitty, you're not filming me.
What a teaser.
Okay, I will.
You filmed my butt? A button.
All right, David, enough.
Nathan hit me and then they would sit there.
I did that. Do that little hat waggle again, Kurt. What is that, Kurt?
Wow, this has turned into a beautiful day.
Yes, it really has. Except for David's attitude. Yes, Kurt. I'm coming.
Hey, filming it?
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, here I come.
Salty's faster.
I have no idea.
Because that's the last.
Does anybody have their compass with us and we can find out?
Demonstration is happening now.
First of all, it was a hardened piece of metal, which when struck with the flint would create a spark. It also closed in a pan on the side of the barrel called a flash pan. A small amount of powder would go in that to ignite it. When it was struck, it would create the sparks, lifting it, allowing the sparks to go into the powder in the side. The main charge would be in the base of the barrel. They were not a reliable or an accurate piece. If your flint was dirty or wet or damp, chances are it wouldn't ignite or go off. If it was damp outside, lots of times the powder wasn't really explosive. If the wind was blowing pretty good, it might blow the powder out of the pan. They were not accurate, they weren't rifled. They were a 75 caliber smooth bore using a 69 caliber round ball. The idea was to be able to fire your musket many times during the course of the day without having to clean the musket, whereas you wouldn't have time to clean it. In the 18th century military, to join you would have to have some requirements just to join. First of all, your requirements would be you would have to be 5 feet tall. The muskets, most of them weighed around 12 pounds, and the length of them, if you were under 5 feet tall, when you tried to aim it, would just tip you over anyways. You would have to have 2 opposing teeth in your head for a couple reasons, one of which is if you belong like to the British military, you had to load and fire this musket 3 times per minute, which required speed loading. That meant priming the pan, closing the frizzen, casting the musket about, the main charge going down the barrel, followed by ramming the charge down, then returning the ramrod, then make ready by cocking it and fire. 3 times per minute required a lot, so 2 opposing teeth would at least allow you to bite the top off your pre-rolled cartridge and put it in your pan rather than putting the gun down. I'll go over the commands as we actually load a little bit slower. The first command would be prime. Pouring a small amount of powder in your pan. Casting your musket about, the main charge would go down the barrel, followed by a lead ball. We're not going to use the lead ball today because the boats out on the lake don't want us shooting live rounds at them. Your next command would be your ram charge. Pulling your rammer out, ramming it down, seating it firmly against the base of the barrel. And your next command, the most important command of all, is return ramrod. If you don't return your ramrod, you might shoot it and hit somebody out there. If you did that, that means you just made your musket useless because you can't load it again without the ramrod. So the commands were very important. If you were an Indian for the 18th century military, you wouldn't get such a fine weapon. You would get a trade gun. of a cheaper grade material and a smaller caliber in case you turned back on your own allies, which wasn't uncommon. And it didn't matter anyways, because if it didn't go off in 2 or 3 tries, you would throw it down, look for another musket, or you could revert to a knife or your war club, and these never misfired. So with that in mind, we can step over here and see if they'll work again today. The only thing we didn't bring was a commanding officer. So maybe you can help us. I'll give you 4 commands and you can return them to us, and we'll try and fire. They're easy commands though. It'll be 3, 2, 1, fire. We're ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, fire!
What's this one, Daddy?
I don't know.
Where should I put it?
Yeah, put it right there.
I'll put it. What? What the scarf? Daddy.
Eventually be in the Black Watch Regiment all throughout several
How long ago was this all restored?
It started way back as early as 1908.
That's when this all began then. Then that was just never restored before yet. Wow, that's pretty neat, guys. You know what, I was there was another, why would they have built a bridge to go across and not attach that back then?
It was meant to be a sacrificable part of the fort. Somebody should overtake that portion and go back to the bridge and then go to peace.
I was thinking,
What bridge?
go carefully on the bridge. Take your stuff.
Yeah, I am.
Take a picture of them. You won't need to see it, David.
I'm going.
Don't go away, David.
Oh my gosh.
Daddy?
Yes. Nathan, walk across.
Oh, yeah! Yeah. I don't like the big one. I get the biggest.
Nathan, do you want me to hold your piece of paper for you? So you can put two hands on that? Good idea. You want me to hold yours too, Kurt? Here, I'll hold yours.
I'm cleaning. I need a new one. Giddy up, Pussy. Giddy up. Giddy up. Giddy up. Daddy. Whoa. What's what? Those bars were there.
Yeah.
Well, mine can do so close. Oh, I get the really biggest. I'm gonna get one of the big. I'm getting the longest. I think longest.
Yes, you can go in there, but you cannot go anywhere near that outside wall. You can only stay up here on the cannon.
And this.
Yes, where's Mommy? Is she coming over with David?
These. The outside wall is the only step to get up.